Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Here's Savita. This one is the All My Gardens tour in August part 2. And I'm filming the terrace today and the old veggie garden since I somehow deleted the data last week. This one is my drought-tolerant perennial bed, and this one self-seeded. And I was going to take it out because I know this grows really huge, but I didn't have time. So I'll have to take care of this in fall, maybe transfer it in some other corner of the garden where it can thrive. Very beautiful. It is so airy. I just love this plant. I just love it. Look at that. But I have to move this one. This is blocking my window. So either I can move it here, close to the wall, then it can thrive here. I don't know. But then it will be hindering the irises to grow here in spring. So I'll have to decide. But I find it very beautiful right now with the color. And the fragrant hyssop is also in bloom over here. And it really fits this corner too. So look at the hibiscus. So the hibiscus are also in full bloom. And they are so beautiful, guys. And the bees just love them too. Oh, the autumn joy is now starting to open up. This one is my cut flower bed that I have to take care of. I have to gather some seed pods now from my night violets and probably pull them out. Some of the dahlias are not in bloom yet, the Cantarino, and I just love the color, guys. It's white with the greenish tint in the middle. And I almost fell. And this is the dahlia that came back from last year. It didn't die, although I didn't protect it or anything. So I'm really lucky. It is full of blooms. And it's called Snowflake. And of course the new dahlia, Minor Romance, also still putting out a lot of flowering buds. I am not very satisfied with this Crème de Cassis. It doesn't look very well, but maybe it's getting too much water from down there because it's just planted close to the drip. I have to take care of that. This one is a dahlia that came back too. It's the Rosella, but I didn't see any blooms yet. There are a few zinnias that survive, like this lime-colored zinnia over here. But most of them were eaten by the slugs. And there's an orange one here. that I didn't really like to grow here because I like the orange one to grow up there where my yellow flowers are. But it looks good. It's beautiful. And it's just one bloom, so can probably cut it for the vase. This one is my peony bed. And as you can see, all the peonies are just growing and growing, a lot of foliage. And I have to cut them down in fall. I have some speedwell, tall growing speedwell in blue. To the right, I have this beautiful Malva muscata that the bees really love, with those dainty pink flowers. And I also have a fragrant hyssop in the middle, and the turtle head plant. This one is the rose triangle, and the Eden rose is still looking very beautiful. There are still a lot of buds coming up, and to the left is the fragrant, very fragrant tea hybrid Carina. It also has new flowering buds, but right now I have to deadhead. And enclosing this triangle are the germanders. This is the front yard, except for the Eden rose and the shrubby plant. There's not too many things going on in the front yard, but the grapes are ripe. At least my husband started harvesting and eating bunch by bunch. And of course, the pots in front, the annuals, are still putting out some blossoms. This one is an autumn joy. And as you can see, it is flopping. It's getting too much water here and too less sun, so I might have to transfer this also in fall. These are the pots that I keep here in front. And I'm really glad that I planted some zinnias there. And as you can see, they are really beautiful with this bright pink color. And I also have one spider flower plant there in white. This is the dark sedum. I think it's called Night Evers. I'm not sure anymore. And next to it is the Autumn Joy. I really have to reduce some plants, you guys. It's just packed. So the white flowering plant is the shrubby plant, and the purplish blue are the leadwort. The tall growing speedwell is now done, and Japanese pyrrhea is done. There's still a few blossoms. Roxanne is also in bloom right now, and I actually have another one to the right that doesn't look good at all. The white Gora is also doing good here. There's another rose. The Caryopteris that the bees just love. They're not there right now. Well, a few are, but maybe because it's cooler and the sun is not there. Look at that Echinacea that survived. Maybe the slugs didn't find it. And of course the berry garden. To the right, with my tomato bed in front. And some ornamental plants to the left. The ornamental plants to the left are looking good. The zinnias are finally putting out more buds, and the nostalgia roses too. The gold raspberries. Oh, look at that. There's one ripe already. It tastes really sweet now. And since they announced warmer weather again next week, I might be able to harvest some. Look at that busy bee. This is one of the Caryopteris, and there's a really big Caryopteris here. I really have to take care when I clean up here later because there are so many bees right now. This one is the shade garden, except for the limelight and a few monarda, which is now done. Nothing is going on here right now. The pond area needs some maintenance here. This is now the north border. And that tall boxwood hedge there is the one separating the pond area from the north border. So guys, that's it for now. It's a long video this time. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll go and make my coffee now, enjoy a pear or two. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye now. Have a nice day.